So welcome to another training video. This one is on hotel delivery. And the reason I connect delivery with hotel is because you can't really set up a hotel without putting them on a delivery route. Most hotels require you to pick up and deliver. So in order to set up a hotel, the first thing you want to do is you want to come down and open up the back office and go to Route Manager. And you're going to want to add a route. So to add a route, click Edit Route, press Add, enter a route number that's not currently being used, and put in the name of the hotel. Okay. So what we'll end up doing is we have a Sheraton and a Hilton, so we're going to create a route for another hotel. Let's call this the Motel 6 in Clayton. So each one's got to have their own route. That way you can do billing and manifest just for that hotel. Then hit Save. You'll notice that the route's now available in number 7. The next thing you want to do is you want to go to Hotel Manager. And if you don't have that particular hotel, then click Edit Customer, because you're going to have to add the hotel as a customer, and press Add down at the bottom and enter the phone number for the hotel and then enter the name. So we're going to go Motel 6, and this is for the guests, okay? Because each route for a hotel can also have different types of sub-accounts under it. So Motel 6 can have a Motel 6 manager, a Motel 6 employee, a Motel 6 housing, Motel 6 guests. But we're going to do the guests. Okay, and we're going to hit Save. And you'll notice that that pops up. The next thing we want to do is set them on an account and give them a billing cycle. We're going to say monthly. And if the guest account you've negotiated with the general manager of the hotel, that basically they're going to get a 40% discount. Okay. Now, in addition to that, you want to go to delivery and you want to put them on the route. And we're going to put them on Route 7. We're going to indicate that it's a hotel and it's a regular route, meaning that every week or every month or whatever, every day, you're going to go to that hotel. So, as opposed to a one-time pickup. Now, you don't really have to put a stop in. For the general ledger code, this is important for the general ledger report. This is the customer for the guest. So go ahead and add the general ledger code guest. And we'll talk about that in a second. Let's hit Save. So now we have a customer added. They're on a route. They're set up as an account. And they're doing a monthly billing. And they're going to get 40% off when they transfer the ticket to the accounts receivable. So the hotel gets billed 40%. Now the next thing we're going to do under back office is go to General Ledger. And you're going to notice that I've already pre-filled food and beverage, guest, house, manager, other, and I'm going to add the employee. So the general ledger code is EMPLOYEE, EMPLOYEE, and this could be like employee uniforms, etc., etc. Okay, so basically that account is going to be a guest account. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to come back here, and at that point we're all set up. So now you're going to go to the hotel and you're going to basically pick up tickets, and then you're going to come back, and this is Motel 6. So I'm going to type Motel, and I'm going to select the guest account, and I'm going to write a ticket. Okay. Now it does want to know the room and the name because it's a hotel, and whenever you select hotel in the customer, it'll automatically pop this up. So here's room number 123, and this is for their guest, which is Walt Disney. And we're going to go ahead and hit save. And you'll see that it's Motel 6, Walt Disney, and now you can itemize the ticket. Okay, so I'm going to do, we've got a skirt, we've got a sweater, and it's cotton, and it's blue. So the total ticket's $10.65, but I've also set this up where the customer is taxable, and they are getting an environmental fee. So the total ticket is going to be $12.03. Okay. Now, at that point, you can go ahead and print the ticket. Select the day that you want to actually deliver. Most hotels you're going to pick up in the morning and deliver in the afternoon or possibly the next day. So I'm going to go ahead and preview this. And you'll notice it says hotel ticket on the top. It shows the account number for the hotel, and it shows the room number and the person's name. So we're going to go ahead and exit that. And we're going to come in here, and at that point, you've written the ticket. You're going to clean the clothes. After the clothes are done, you're going to go ahead and you're going to mark them ready. Okay? So just to show you where the ticket is, if we go to Ticket Manager, you're going to see that that ticket down here has the account number for the guest Motel 6, but it also has over here the room and the customer name, and it's ticket 200-257. So we're going to go mark it ready, because after it's cleaned, it gets marked ready, 257. Now that marks it ready, and it's all ready now to be put on a delivery manifest. So let's go back to the back office, or you can go to Dashboard. And you go to Delivery Manager, and you're going to select that particular hotel or route, and you're going to manage the manifest. Now you'll see that that ticket automatically comes up today because it's been scheduled to be delivered today, because it's a hotel. So you'll see it's the only ticket on the manifest. You're going to go ahead and print the manifest for today, and it's going to show all the tickets that need to be delivered. And you'll see there's only one. It's got a total ticket down here, and it's got a place for them to initial that they received 2 pieces because there were 2 items on it. So you're going to print this manifest, give it to the driver, and the driver is going to go pick up or drop off at the hotel and do any more pickups, because he can also pick up new clothes, bring it back to the plant, and then the whole thing cycles over. Okay. Once the driver comes back, if he was able to deliver that particular ticket, you're going to process the manifest, and that's going to mark all these tickets delivered. And now you'll notice if you go to Account Manager and we select that particular account, and let's see, that's Motel. So the Motel 6 account, so we have to pull that up and edit the account. You're going to see that ticket 257, it was originally $12, but remember they have an AR percentage off. So on the account statement or invoice, they're only going to be billed $722. Okay. So at that point, you can print an invoice for the hotel or a statement, whichever one. When you do the accounts receivable, and you can watch that video, choose the end of the month as the closing date, because the statements only show all the activity within that period. So I'm going to preview it so you can see how it looks. And it's going to come up, it's going to tell Motel 6. Now we didn't put an address in, so there's no address. It shows the total due is $722, and there's no payments made at all. Okay? So now at the end of the month, or the end of the period, the end of the week, or whenever you do the billing, you're going to give that to the hotel, and they're obviously going to send you a check, most likely, or you're going to bill to their credit card, even though that's unusual. When the payment comes in, just like accounts receivable, you're going to hit payment, you're going to select how much they actually paid. Okay, so let's say they only paid $5, and that's by check, and it was check number blah blah blah, and you're going to hit save, and you're going to see that the $5. It always asks you in accounts receivable, do you want to apply this to individual items? So it's going to take like the oldest ticket, and it's going to pay that. And then if there's any money left from the payment, it's going to pay the next ticket and the next ticket. And when it does that, it automatically closes the ticket, so it no longer appears on your screen. Or you can simply say no to this. So would you like the payment to be applied to each ticket? If you say no, it creates a credit with that amount. And it shows the check number. And that'll appear in your system. So you can see here that a check was received for $5. Now they still owe $2.02. If you go print a statement at this point, choose the last day of the month, hit preview, and pull that up, you're going to see that now they have a $5 credit. They only owe $2.22. Okay, so they had a payment plus they had a ticket for $7.22 after the AR percent off. Okay, so that takes care of that. That's how you make payments. That's how you do accounts receivable, and that's how you set up the routes and the delivery. And that's it for today. You may want to watch this video several times if you're doing hotels. So thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.